Hello dear students, good morning. My name is Harendra Tiwari from LPM Public School. As you know, I am a chemistry faculty here. In the previous video, I explained that about molecular mass and formula unit mass. There we have learned that how to calculate the molecular mass, how to find the formula unit mass of a given molecule. Now I am going to introduce in this video a new concept. The name of this concept is the mole concept. Under the chapter atoms and molecules, in this video we are going to learn that what is the meaning of mole, why do we need this concept, what are the applications of this concept, what do we achieve by getting to understand the mole concept. Basically this mole concept I have divided into two parts. Today in the today class we will discuss about that the theoretical parts of the mole concept. What is the definition of mole concept, how these terms came in existence, who was the first that introduced these terms. So we are going to discuss this part today, and in the next class we will practice some numerical problem which are based on the mole concept. So let us now start this concept understanding. Here the mole terms is given. The mole terms is given. The first point I tell you about the mole. मोल बेटा अनमोल है, कर ले पढ़ाई यही तेरा गोल है. The what we are getting from this word, मोल बेटा अनमोल है, कर ले पढ़ाई यही तेरा गोल है. Then now let us come and try to understand what is the mole. When we look in the ancient script, whatever the scripts are related that, then in around 1896, the one scientist, his name is Wilhelm Ostwald. First time he introduced this term mole. Basically the mole is it is a Greek word. Mole is what? Mole is Greek word, and when we look in English meaning of the Greek word mole, the meaning is that heap or pile. Heap or pile means, according to Wilhelm Ostwald, the mole or heap or pile of the substance. Means what? The way the atoms are get collected n number of atoms, n number of molecules, then they form all like a pile or like a heap of the substance. Those we can say that the substance are heap or pile of the atoms. So he concluded that the substance of any particular substance or heap or pile of atoms or molecules or ions, etc. According to Wilhelm Ostwald, the substance is what? Substance is just nothing, that is collection of n number of atoms. Then atoms make one collectively that we call that heap or pipe, and in such way these mole terms came in our existence. Now, in 1967, this mole was accepted. The term mole accepted as unit to express the amount of substance. The first mole introduced by 1896 with Harold Squire. Then again in 1967, these terms, usefulness of these terms is increases, or we can say that it became more important when 1967 this terms was accepted as a unit to express the amount of substance. Now the question is that, sir, you are telling that mole this and that. So what is the definition of this mole? How we will define the mole? Mole, when we talk about the mole is what? Nothing. Mole is just a unit, same as we have the different unit such as gram to express the mass, kilogram to express the mass, liter to express the volume, meter cube to express the volume, meter to express the length, candela to express the luminous intensity, such as mole is one of the unit that used to express the amount of substance. Are you getting my point? So now the question is here, what would be the 1 mole? What is the value of 1 mole? We need to here define the 1 mole. 1 mole. Then we can express it. Suppose if I ask, bring a oxygen, then you will tell, sir, how many number of mole oxygen you need? Then I tell you 1 mole or 2 moles, then you should have understanding about what quantity of the oxygen will be 1 mole. So now I am going to define here 1 mole. 1 mole is what? What is the amount of the substance is considered 1 mole? Same as we define the 1 atomic mass unit. Same as 1 mole is defined by taking the reference of carbon 12 atom. So 1 mole is the number of entities, number of entities, or you can say that particles. 1 mole is what? It is the number of entities or particles that is equal to the number of particles containing 12 gram of carbon, 12 gram of carbon 12. Means here I have taken two parts. Mole, 1 mole is that what? A mole is that number of entities. If you will take that 1 mole, then the 1 mole contains the number of particles, right? Number of particles. That particles may be atoms, maybe molecules, maybe ions, maybe electrons, maybe protons, maybe neutrons, so on. So this 1 mole contains such a number of atoms of molecules, ions, electron, proton and neutron that same equal to the number of atoms. 12 gram of carbon 12 contain the number of atoms. The number of atoms present in 12 gram of carbon 12, I suppose that will equal to the number of entities or particles is called the 12 1 mole. Means suppose you have this bag, right? You have this bag. In this bag, if you take in the carbon atoms and the mass of this bag, this atom is 12 gram. What is present in this carbon? 12 atoms. Mass of this bag, means atoms containing bag, is the 12 gram. Then you open this bag and started the counting of these atoms. Open this bag and started the counting of these atoms. You will count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, so on. So what about the number of the last atom will get? That total number will equal to what? We can say that the number will get, we count the number 1, 2, 3, 4. A time will come, you will take out the last atom of this bag. So the number, whatever the number that last bag will get, that this, the number, suppose that n number. So n number got by that last atoms 5, 5th number, 6th number, 7, 8, 9, 10, so on. Continue and you got back the last atoms which got the n number. So that n number of atoms will equal to the number, will equal to 1 mole. N number of the atoms will equal to 1 mole. So we can define that 1 mole is the amount of substance which contains the number of entities or particles same as the number of atoms are present in 12 gram of carbon 12. Same as the number of atoms are present in 12 gram of carbon 12. Once again 12. So now question is here, what is, how many number of atoms are present? How many numbers of atoms are present in 12 gram of carbon 12? Now the question we have here. 1 mole is the number of entities particles that equal to the number of atoms are in 12 gram of carbon 12. Isotope. So now the question is here. Now question I am writing here. How many numbers? How many atoms are in 12 gram carbon 12 isotope? How many? So for that we need to calculate that. Since according to mass spectroscopy data, we have found that since mass of one atom of carbon 12 is 1.9926 into 10 to the power minus 23 gram. So now the question, how we will calculate the number of atoms present in 12 gram? Right. This is a one bag. In this bag, what is present? Atoms of the carbon present, and this is the weight of this 12 gram. Right, weight of this atoms is the 12 gram. It contains carbon 12 atom carbon 12 atom. So 12 gram, total weight of this bag is 12 gram. Now, how we will get to know that how many number of atoms are present in this bag? It is not possible to count. Okay, because atoms are very smallest. We cannot see through our naked eye, as you know already. So how we will find out, calculate the number of atoms? So weight 12 gram. For example, if we get to know that the mass of one atom of carbon 12, is it possible to calculate? If you know the mass of one atom of carbon 12, then easily will calculate or not? Will calculate or not? Yes, you can, of course, we can calculate it by applying the unitary method. So therefore, number of atoms are in 12 gram carbon 12 will equal to the total mass divided by mass of one atom. It's simple. 12 gram divided by mass of 1.9926 into 10 to the power minus 23 gram. So when we will calculate it, we get a number such as 6.022 into 23 into 10 to the power minus 23 atom. The total number of atoms present in this bag, when we calculate, then we get this number of atom. The point is here, the use of this concept is that to report such a large number in a simple way. We can't able to count this large number of the particles. Is it possible? If you will count in 1 second 5 atoms, now you can calculate that how many times you will take to count this large number of the particles. It is not possible to count, but we have calculation methods. So this mole concept, now I tell you, this mole concept advantage or application is what? Application is that to report a large number simple way. This is the application of this concept. So now from here it is clear that this number of atoms, the number of entities particles equal to the number of atoms are in 12 gram of carbon 12 isotopes. So this is the quantity. This is the number of atoms. Now we can write here this number is equal to 1 mole. This number is equal to 1 mole. Can we write or not? Not understood. Listen once. 1 mole is the number of entities or particles. Entities or particles is what? Atoms, molecules, ions, electrons, protons, anything. This number is equal to the number of atoms are in 12 gram of carbon 12 isotopes. Carbon 12 isotope. When we calculated the number of atoms in 12 gram of carbon 12 isotope, we got a number 6.023 into 10 power 23 atom. Right. So this value can be write is equal to 1 mole? Yes. There is no doubt. We can write 1 mole. Clear? So 1 mole is equal to 6.023 to 10 power 23 atoms. Now we can conclude that 1 mole is what? 1 mole is the number of particles 6.023 to 10 power 23 atoms. So here I am writing 1 mole. 1 mole is equal to 6.023 into 10 to the power 23. This number, this atom here, this atom is respect to carbon 12 atom. We can generalize it for each and every particles. There may be atom, may be molecule, may be ion, may be electron, may be proton, may be neutron, so on, any particles. In honor of one the scientist, his name is Avogadro. In honor of him, we call it the Avogadro number. We generally explain by Avogadro number. That's the symbol we use L or N not to represent the Avogadro number. This is symbol in some book or writing. Some writers are writing the L for the Avogadro number, and in your book it is mentioned N not indicate that Avogadro number. One interesting point here I tell you, this 6.023 into 10 to the power 23, right? Now 10 months. Which month is the 10th? Which month is 10th? October. Date 23rd. 23rd of October. From 6.023 AM to 6.023 PM, the whole day. On 23rd October, 6.023 AM to 6.023 PM, it is celebrated as Mole Day. It's interesting point about it. Mole Day is celebrated on this same day. 6.023 morning, from 6.023 morning, 0.23 past 6, right? Means obviously from 6 AM to 6 PM, the whole duration is the scientist community, they are celebrating as a Mole Day on 23rd October. So in honor of this great invention. Now I will give you some examples so it will be more clear to you. Now it is clear that 1 mole is what? 1 mole is the number equal to 6.023 into 10 to the power 23. Right? 1 mole, because the same number of atoms are present in 12 gram of carbon 12. If I write here 1 mole hydrogen atom, so can you tell me the number of atoms present in 1 mole of hydrogen? This simple 23 into 10 to power 23 atom. If I write here 1 mole oxygen atom, then 6.023 into 10 to power 23 atom. If I write here 1 mole nitrogen atom, means 6.023 into 10 to power 23 atom. If I write here 1 mole hydrogen molecule means what? Atoms 6.023 into 10 to the power 23 molecules. If I write here 1 mole oxygen oxygen gas. So oxygen gas is considered oxygen molecule. Okay, whenever comes hydrogen molecules or hydrogen gas, you will consider the hydrogen molecule. Oxygen gas molecule that is equal to 6.023 into 10 to the power 23 molecule. Somebody has their own explanation. They are telling that mole terms is derived from this molecule. So let it be. But according to our book, we should accept this. How the mole terms came in existence. Who was the first scientist introduced the mole terms? So 1 mole oxygen gas molecule means 6.023 to 10 power 23 molecule. Means 1 mole, anything you will take, 1 mole carbon dioxide. Suppose 1 mole carbon dioxide, if you will take molecule, then it will be 6.023 into 10 to power 23 molecule. Now, what will be the mass of this many number of atoms of hydrogen atom? So the mass of these atoms we have found 1 gram hydrogen. If you will take 1 gram hydrogen, then you will get the 6.023 to 10 power 23 atoms, and that we consider 1 mole of hydrogen atom. Now you will ask, sir, what will be the mass of these atoms of oxygen? So I tell you 60 grams oxygen. If you will take the 60 gram of oxygen, that 60 gram of oxygen will contain 6.023 to 10 power 23 atoms. What will be the mass of nitrogen atom? So that will be equal to 28 gram nitrogen. In case of the molecule, so as we know that 1 mole hydrogen molecule, and we know that 1 molecule of hydrogen contains the 2 atoms. 1 molecule contains the 2 atoms, or 1 molecule of hydrogen made up of 2 atoms. So the mass of 1 mole of atom is what? 1 mole of atom is 6.023. Sorry, 1 mole of atom mass is the 1 gram. So now hydrogen molecules can be write 2 mole of atom. So hydrogen molecule mass will become equal to 2 gram nearly hydrogen gas. This is a molecule mass. This is 2 gram molecule mass. Oxygen gas, so then the same will be this 1 mole 6.0, 1 mole 16 gram, 1 mole of atoms, and it is a diatomic, then multiply by 2, 32 gram oxygen. 1 mole carbon dioxide. So molecular mass we have calculated in the previous class, 24. So that will be the 24 gram carbon dioxide. So now we have a relation, 1 mole is equal to this number of atoms, and this number of atoms mass is the 1 gram. In case of hydrogen, might you have confused, and hydrogen molecule. Now see, 1 mole hydrogen molecules is that 6.023 into 10 power 23 molecule. Means this is a H2, right? This is H2, means it contains the H plus H, right? Means 6.023 into 10 power 23 H plus 6.023 into 10 to power 23 H. When we will add, then the number will be double atoms, and then multiply by 2, then we will get the hydrogen mass. The mass of oxygen gas molecule 32 gram. So mass of hydrogen gas or mass of oxygen gas, 1 mole mass of nitrogen gas atom, 1 mole mole mass of hydrogen molecule, 1 mole mass of oxygen molecule, 1 mole mass of 44 gram mass is that carbon dioxide molecule. This is called the molar mass. This is called the molar mass. So now molar mass means what? Mass of 1 mole of substance in gram. When we put mass of 1 mole of the substance in gram, that is the molar mass. The unit we use for it, unit is that gram per mole, or we can write that gram mole in our soil. Now we have here concluded that mole, what is the mole? Why we don't need the mole concept to report a large number in a simple way, and we get the relation between number of mole between the atoms and the mass, right? That is molar mass gram per mole. Clear? So molar mass gram per mole means if you will take 1 mole nitrogen atoms, that is the mass of 28 gram. So that will contain the mass is the 28 gram per mole. 28 gram per mole. 2 gram per mole, 22 gram per mole, 44 gram per mole. So today we have discussed about that, the mole terms. What is the mole? What is the definition of mole? How the mole defined with respect to the carbon 12, and how we got the Avogadro number 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 means why 1 mole is equal to 6.023 into 10 to the power 3 atoms or particles or molecules or anything else, because the carbon 12 gram of because the 12 gram of carbon contains that number of atoms, and we define with reference to the carbon 12. Then what is the meaning of molar mass? The mass of 1 mole of the substance is called molar mass. For example, once I give you, suppose mass of water is 80 gram per mole. This is the molar mass of water. This is the molar mass of water. If I ask you what is the molar mass of NH3, to just calculate the molecular mass 17 and add the gram per mole. So molar mass of ammonia is the 17 gram per mole. At last, I tell you the one relation about that molar mass, atomic mass. Basically, in previous classes I already had told you that we have the confusion about atomic mass, that is numerically equal to molar mass, and that is numerically equal to mass number. Means atomic mass, molar mass and mass number, it is numerical value same for a particular substance. For example, hydrogen. So hydrogen atomic mass is 1, molar mass 1 gram per mole, and mass number 1. Means what you here gram per mole, and this is unitless. Now, 1, 1, 1. That is approximate equal, not exactly equal, approximate equal. Generally, while we are dealing with the number of calculations, we use the such unit, such a value. Sorry. So, 1, 1, 1. If I tell you the oxygen, the atomic mass of oxygen is 16 U. This is 16 gram per mole, and this is 60 mass number. So now it is clear to you. Don't be confused. Atomic mass, molar mass, mass number. Numerical value is the same only, but all are having a different meaning. One U is what? The mass of one atom of hydrogen means it is a 1 times heavier than 1 plus mass of an atom of carbon. 1 gram per mole means what? It is the mass of 1 mole of atoms of hydrogen, and 1 mass number is what? It has only 1 proton in the nucleus. Mass number, as we know that number of proton is number of neutron. Proton is 1, neutron is 0, so mass number. So that's all about today. At last, I tell you the very special things. Thank you. We will meet in the next class. Do study. You will get the assignment question in your PDF notes. So I hope you will do that. Thank you.